So why did we decide to use PET in our advanced class? After teaching at our school for 1 year, we noticed that there were some students who could handle the New Treasure material quite well, and they wanted more from their English studies. New Treasure is very grammar heavy, but we wanted something that would be more 4 skills focused. Looking around, PET appealed to us for a number of reasons. First, it was a 4 skills test. Second, it wasn't too academic and was more focused on daily English and language that students might find themselves using if they were to travel. Third, it used natural English in a number of authentic contexts. Fourth, it had a 4 schools edition, so the material would be age appropriate. Fifth, while the B1 level would be challenging for some students, the higher level can be motivating, and also you can still pass the PET test at an A2 level. Finally, we believed in the approach of the text and the way the test helps with language instruction. The focus is on real comprehension and communication, rather than memorizing and word spotting. It teaches students to understand English and acquire English skills much more naturally. In the beginning, we weren't concerned as much with the certificate at the end of the course. 5 years ago, many universities didn't recognize a B1 level mainstream test. Originally, we were inspired by the test itself and how it would help our students improve and stay motivated in their English studies. There are a few difficulties for Japanese students at the beginning of their PET studies. The main challenges are retraining, as the goals are quite different. In New Treasure, there is a strong grammar focus and a need for correctness. Because of this, translation and word spotting play a big role. In PET, the goal is communication. The targets are based on the CEFR system, and these have clearly defined can-do statements for each skill. Phrases such as, "There are errors, but they do not impede understanding," are seen in the writing and speaking rubrics. In the listening and reading sections, word spotting is strongly discouraged, as in real communication, there are usually many ways to say the same thing. So the questions in the reading and listening sections challenge students to understand more in order to figure out answers rather than matching words. But all of these are just skills that take practice. Another challenge is the vocabulary. In the beginning, students who have focused a lot on grammar may not have acquired the vocabulary they need to support those grammar targets. So sometimes they can't use those grammar targets in a very communicative and natural, relaxed way. However, with practice and teaching good study skills, students can start to pick up and retain the new vocabulary more effectively. So remember, while there are some challenges, it is just important to remember why you might choose to teach the PET material in the first place. For us, we chose the PET test for our class because we believed in its approach. So with that, new approaches and new techniques become important. And from that point, it's just practicing, learning, using those in the class, and then seeing the students improve their overall 4 skills over time. If you are considering using the PET test in your classes, the most important thing to do is to make yourself familiar with the test. Look through all the material connected with the test and how it is graded. Also, look through some good textbooks. All textbooks focusing on the test prep will have lots of hints and tips for each of the sections of the test. This is a case where really teaching to the test is actually a great thing. By teaching to the test and using the rubrics and the grading provided by PET, you are actually giving students important skills for good communication. A good way to start also is to sign up to the Cambridge website. On the Cambridge website, you can sign up and take a course which introduces the PET test. There are also many free webinars and also lots of photocopiable material on the website and in the forums. While this test is still quite new to Japan, it is well established in Europe. So there is a lot of material out there to support the test and the approaches being used. I really hope this has been helpful for you. Thank you very much.